Right, my name is Ingram Jones from BWTV. As you know, on this channel I do a lot of boxing predictions. Sometimes I get them right, sometimes I get them wrong, but don't we all? I'm now doing boxing interviews, and also other than boxing interviews, I'm doing interviews in entertainment. Hopefully get some interviews in politics, politicians, and education and entertainment. So yeah, I think the channel's pretty varied. I have got a bias to boxing because I love boxing. I've always been a fan of boxing. For me, I like to watch boxing because sometimes you never know what's going to happen in a fight, and you never know. You could be watching a fight and one punch can change your plans. One punch can change the difference between you going to the bookies the next morning with a big smile on your face and you staying in bed wishing you never made the bet. So I love boxing. The adrenaline is amazing. One factor you probably don't know about me: I've never actually been to a professional boxing bout. Now that's a lie. I saw one professional bout when I was in France, and it was Mamadou. I forgot what his last name was, but he fought Felix Trinidad, and Felix Trinidad beat the crap out of him. But yeah, I saw that fight in France. Yeah, but I saw him fight. It wasn't him against Trinidad, but I saw him fight. Great fighters down the years. Sugar Ray Robinson, of course, a man who could fight going forward, could fight going backwards, could move side to side. George Foreman, for the sheer one-punch knockout power that he had. Muhammad Ali, for the man, not so much great boxing inside the ring, but maybe his political statements outside the ring, and the way he stood up as a man and stood up for what he believed in. Evander Holyfield, for being a small man, fighting all the bigger men in the division and coming back at times when people think it was completely done. So Evander Holyfield. British fighters: Lennox Lewis, first British undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Current fighter has to be, for me, Floyd Mayweather, because anybody who follows the principle hit and not get hit, I love, because at the end of the day they've shown that they're masters of the sport. Don't get me wrong, it's nice to see guys fighting with their face, but when you're looking at pure technical mastery in boxing, Floyd Mayweather is the man for me. Very quickly behind that, I would basically say, in terms of technique, Andre Ward. Adrian Broner, I think he's got the potential to be a great fighter, but we want to see how he reacts with somebody who really can dig and has the speed and the boxing technique to trouble him. At the moment, he is looking great. As he moves up the weight divisions, it'll be interesting to see what happens. But for now, the guy looks like a sure superstar of boxing. Characters in boxing for me, well, obviously Tyson Fury would be one. Floyd Mayweather another. Anybody's got an opinion: David Haye, Bernard Hopkins, Roy Jones Jr. Roy Jones loved him as a fighter anyway. Potential fighters for the future: British fighters. Chris Keane, he's had less than 10 fights as a pro, but he's got a good knockout record, knocked everyone out on his way to winning the ABA title. He's just beaten Shane McPhilbin, so he's a guy that I'm going to be studying closely. Dele Ojidero, he's a middleweight from London in the Don Charles gym, so big things for him for the future. Yeah, so those are my thoughts. Just run through a few things. I used to box before. I had an amateur career. I started training in the pro gym in Cardiff, Wales, and at the gym was Barry Jones, former WBO super featherweight champion of the world. Yeah, and now he currently commentates for Box Nation. So that's a little bit about me. What about you? let me know about you. I mean, there's so many guys that currently at the moment are doing boxing channels and they're doing great predictions. Don't know anything about you. So what would be great is if you could leave a video response similar to what I've, along the lines of what I've said, but obviously your information, your name, if you want to give your age, you can. It'd be great if we could see your face, and just a few, why you got into boxing, who your favourite fighters are, what you enjoy about boxing, and fights you'd like to see or fighters that you support. So let me know what you think. The video response is down at the bottom. Do yourself a video, get yourself a video. Let us know what your channel is, because like I said, there's so many people that say that they watch my channel and they're fans. I'm realizing on Twitter, more so now than ever. So it's my opportunity to say thank you to you, and obviously give you a shout out, give your channel a shout out, and obviously the more people that do this, that we give them shout outs as well. So yeah, it's like building a good boxing community. There's some people who are just not interested in doing it. Fine, I understand. But there's not a boxing community at the moment as such. It's all like, I've got my channel here, you've got your channel there, he's got his channel over there, he won't talk to him because I'm not into that. For me, if you're not interested, then that's fine. But if you are, leave your video response down at the bottom, and I look forward to getting to know who you are. And let's build this boxing community, because if the gaming community can have one, and the beauty community can have one, and the music community can have collaborations, why can't the boxing community? Come on guys, come on girls, let's get it on.